Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Firstly, before we get into today's video, if I don't seem my complete self today, that is because I've had a migraine for the past 2 days and it's literally only just started to shift. So I really needed to get this review up, so I'm glad it started to shift. But yeah, that's why if I don't see my complete self, it's because I've had a migraine for 2 days, which is just great, isn't it? But I am so excited for today's video because we are starting off the Friends and Revolution Series 3 videos. So I was so stuck on whether to start with the boy character palettes or with the Forever Flawless palettes, but I think I needed to start it off with the Forever Flawless palettes and then move on to the boy characters for like the last few videos. So today we are going to be testing the We Were On A Break palette. I did ask my patrons for help and they mostly wanted to see this one first, so that is why I'm going to be doing this review today. And also, I must mention this video is in collaboration with my very good friend Lou Stevenson. I'm sure if you watch my videos you must have heard of her by now because we've also collabed previously, actually on the second drop of Friends. So she asked if she wanted to do a collaboration on this palette and of course I said yes. So we're both uploading reviews on this palette today, so after you watch this video make sure you go over to her channel and watch her video as well. I will link it down below. Let's get started. So this is the packaging of the We Were On A Break palette. And if you would have watched my haul on Thursday, you would have seen that this is the more colourful palette out of the two Forever Flawless palettes, and look how beautiful this is. I am obsessed. I did compare it to the Birds of Paradise palette if you wanted to see that side by side, and I think I actually prefer this one. It's definitely more bright and pastel and there's no glitters in this either, so I definitely prefer the colour story of this one. Let me just show you this up close. I don't think I'm actually showing you. This is what it looks like, and there are 18 shades in here. This is cruelty free and vegan. Let's firstly start off with the swatches. So this is the entire palette swatched. I'm super impressed with the swatches. The Forever Flawless palettes just have a really good formula, and I love the foils in here. They're beautiful colours. I'd definitely use all of the shimmers in here for different looks. This orange here is like a duochromed pink, so it reflects pink and orange, but I'm obsessed with this. I cannot wait to create some magic with this palette. Okay, so I went ahead off of camera and primed my eyes. I of course had to use the Revolution eye base considering we're using a Revolution eyeshadow palette, and I just find it is just so good underneath shadows. I cannot recommend it enough, plus it's only £5, so it's super affordable. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different to what I did with the Morphe palette. I'm not going to do like a full like rainbow eye. I'm just going to select a few colours and just have a play with it. Of course there is so many different colours in this palette. There is like endless looks you can do with it, and I'm just going to show you a colour combination that I'm going to play with. So firstly I'm going to take the orange in the palette, which is called Fireball, this one here, and I'm going to start by placing that at the front of my lid. Really nice and pigmented. I love that shade of orange. Next I'm going to take the green, which is called Big Break, and I don't know, I think orange and green go really well. Kind of low-key, a bit Halloweenish, but so I've placed these colours down. I can of course go back and build them up, but to blend them out I'm gonna take the yellow, which is called Bracelet. I feel like yellow is the perfect shade to blend out both green and orange. Just gonna go back in with the orange and green just to blend these colours together a little bit more. And I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and blend out these edges. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a blue on just my outer corner here, and I'm going to use the Foosball shade here. I feel like that will go with the green quite nicely. And I'm not going to take too much of it because I don't want it to be super obvious, but I'm just going to slightly connect it to the green. And then I'll just go back and forth with the green and blue to blend those together. Okay, so these are what the eyes are looking like so far. They might look a little bit cray-cray because, I don't know, maybe the colours don't make a bit of sense. But once we have the cut crease on and we have that shimmer and it's blended into the blue a little bit better, hopefully it will come together. So what I'm going to do now is, now that I've got all the mattes on my lid, I'm going to take my Ultimate Eye Base, I'm going to do a half cut crease on both my eyes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so these are my half cut creases. This one just kept getting bigger and bigger, so just ignore that. But now it's time for a beautiful shimmer on my lid, and I think because I've got the orange at the first half, we need to use that beautiful like orange to pink shift, which is the shade Duck down here. And let's see what that looks like on the lid. Okay, so this is the shade Duck on my lid. Can you see the pink reflect? It is beautiful. I think that's super fun, super different. It's almost got a combination of like pink, orange and yellow to it, or like gold, because of the reflect. Oh my god, it is absolutely stunning. And now what we need to do is just blend this outer corner into the blue and green, and there is actually a blue and green shimmer in here, so I think I might put the blue shimmer called Chick at the bottom where the blue is, and then there's this green there's this green here called Tea Leaves, and I'm just going to take basically a combination of both just to blend out that outer edge. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, I'm thinking pink to purple, just so we can use as many shades as possible. There are a few pinks to choose in this palette. I think I'm gonna do this pink here, which is called Cheesecake, and I'm gonna put that at the front of my lid. And then for the purple on the outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Apartment, which is this one here. This is very pigmented, wow. Okay, so this is my completed eye look. Super colourful and fun. A little bit more of a twist to what I did with like the Morphe palette, so I hope you like it. I'm going to hop off camera, I'm going to put some lashes, mascara and lips on, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back, and this is my completed look using the We Were On A Break eyeshadow palette. So for my lashes, I used my Roxy lashes again. I freaking love these. I honestly wish I bought more when Beauty Bay did that massive sale, because these are stunning, and I love the whole like cat eye effect, like where the lashes at the end are super long and they're short at the front. I just think it complements my eyes and the eye look really well. For my mascara, I use my Skyline Maybelline one, but I think I'll put that way back in my drawer. And for my lips, I have the Doll Beauty lip liner on in the shade Spice Up My Life, and I paired it with a Friends lipstick. This is the Monica one. It's just like a nice pinky nude. This is what the look looks like up close, and I really hope you like it. So let's sit down and talk about this eyeshadow palette. So firstly, let me just address the price. So of course, these are more expensive than the character palettes. The character palettes are £8 and these are £12, but all of the Forever Flawless palettes, no matter whether they're in this collection or not, are £12, so I'm glad they stuck to the actual Forever Flawless price rather than making it more expensive. Saying that £12 is more on the pricey side for Revolution, but I did use a discount code to get it down to like £9.60 or something, so I don't think that price was too bad considering I got the discount. So I will leave a discount code down below that I use, so you can use it on the website if you want to pick this palette up. I love the packaging. I love the packaging of all of this whole collection, series 1, 2 and 3. I'm living for it, so the packaging is just 10 out of 10 for me. The colour story, no surprise if you know what types of palettes and stuff I like. I'm obsessed with the colour story. It's super fun, super colourful, bright pastels. There's some beautiful shimmers in here, which, by the way, I forgot to do my inner corner and brow bone, didn't I? I'm gonna have to do that right now because I can't finish a look without it. So I'm gonna use the shade Secret Closet, which is this one here. There we go. I can't believe I missed that off, but the look is actually now officially complete. So yeah, I am obsessed with the colour story. It is a bit of me. I love palettes like this. I'm doing rainbow eye looks and stuff quite a lot, so these are the palettes I tend to reach for the most, like when I do my eye looks for Instagram and stuff. And honestly, I think this is my favourite rainbow palette in the Forever Flawless range. Like, they have done, I believe, 3 now. They did the actual rainbow palette, which is called Rainbow, the Birds of Paradise palette, and now this. And I actually think this is my favourite out of all 3 of those because the colour story is just my favourite. I love the shimmers in here. I love that they've put like a neutrally gold sort of shimmer, which was perfect for my inner corner and brow bone. They've also got this gold one up here. And I'm just obsessed, guys. I'm obsessed with the colour story. It is so freaking beautiful. So if you're after a bright, colourful rainbow palette, then definitely consider picking this one up. In terms of the actual formula itself, the mattes were all very pigmented, blended really well with each other. As you saw, I tried to blend the blue and the green at the start, and it went like not patchy, but you can just tell there was 2 different, you know, colours there. But once you spend some time blending it out, these shadows are really good quality, that the colours then start to blend together itself. And I just love the whole gradient from orange to green to blue. I think it looks really pretty, and I'm very impressed with the mattes. When you want to do looks like this, you want every single colour to stand out, and they definitely do that, and I love it. The shimmer as well, the foil, I mean, do I need to say anything? It is stunning. I love the reflect. I love the fact that it's an orange, but it also can look pink, and then you have those orangey gold foils to it. It is just stunning. And the blue and green shimmers worked really well to blend out the outer corner. So overall, I've had a very good experience with this today, so I'm going to recommend it just off of today's play, and I can definitely see myself reaching for this more. Now, before I round off this video, just a reminder that this is in collaboration with Lou Stevenson, so if you haven't already checked out her channel, click the link down below, and I'm so excited to see what look that she creates. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below, what do you think of this eyeshadow palette? I would love to know your opinions, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.